entrusted with these for food. Sanctuary. Now, how many trees bear fruit year-round? What trees bear fruit year-round? But in this vision, year-round, every month, the tree shall bear fruit, because their water flows from the temple, from the sanctuary, and their fruit will be for food and for the leaves for healing. Now remember, back in chapter 43, Yah told Ezekiel, describe the temple to the house of Israel so they will be ashamed of their sins. So in this vision, I mean, once we all been there, well, of course, I've been, and as Father continues to, show me his goodness, though I don't deserve it, when I look back, I'm so ashamed of the things that I've done. Because Father didn't have to put me where he had placed me. He didn't have to do it, but he did. And that's the concept here, so that they will be ashamed. Describe this vision to them. Let them be ashamed of what they've done. So in this vision, what does the water represent? What does the water represent to you? What does it represent? Huh? Restoration. Restoration. Ruach, we continue to grow. We're moving. He took him by the hand. The angel took Ezekiel by the hand, and they moved. Is the angel grabbing you by the hand and you stuck? You can't move any further? We got to continue moving. The vision is there for us to see what can happen, how we can be restored and reconciled to Father. But that's on us, Lamont. We have to make the choice. So are we fully immersed or just ankle deep? Like the song says. So we know that story, John 4, where Yeshua met the Samaritan woman. And she said, Jews and Samaritans, we're not supposed to link up like this. He said, well, I'd like you to give me something to drink. And so she said, listen, my father's Jacob's well. My father's well. You want to drink from my father's well? And he answered, this verse 13 says, Yeshua answered and said unto her, whosoever drinketh of this water shall thirst again. But whosoever drinketh of the water that I shall give him shall never thirst, ever thirst. But the water that I shall give him shall be in him a well of water springing up into everlasting life. Can you see that vision now at water of everlasting life? The woman said to him, sir, give me this water, that I thirst not, neither come hither to draw. So Ezekiel said the waters of the river will provide all kinds of trees for food. What would we do without food? How long can we live without food? How long can we? A couple days? A couple weeks, huh? A week? I don't know, how long we live without food? Okay, there's so many different responses. You look for, everybody got different, that's based on your body makeup, all kind of stuff. Not long. We can try, but now I don't know how long we can go without food. Here's my point. The body needs food to survive, so in essence, water then is life. Water is life. Water is the single most important thing for living things. Humans, animals, and plants are composed mostly out of water and absolutely needed to grow and to thrive. Plants need nutrients from the soil, water, and light from the sun to grow and stay alive. If plants did not get water, you and I would die. Okay? If plants didn't get water, we would die. Because the plants provide the food that we need to live. So we gotta see the connection and stay there and have a lot more reverence and respect for these elements and what Father is doing for us with them. So if plants did not get water, so when we go to the grocery store everything consumable that we purchased needed water to survive. Needed water to survive, allowing it to be available for you and I to purchase from the grocery shelves. Now, we need to make a transition from the grocery shelves, but my point is, everything you see, just about everything on the grocery shelf that we consume was created as a result of water. So don't lose sight of that. Don't lose sight of the water. Water is life. So when we, so unless it's created in a lab, which is definite, I mean that's no more, and Grandpa, Lily, stomping on the dungeon floor, Grandpa, oh yes, oh Lily, no, the monsters don't know about it. Anyway, so that is today, that is true this day. The dungeon is going on where food and things are made in labs for you not to eat. So if the life is in the water, how long you think folks gonna live off food made in a lab? How long you think their lifespan will be if the life is in out here and that food is made in there? A microwave? A copy machine? Thank you for your mercy, Father. So, but when it comes to life, water works in tandem with what? All right, come on, with the sun. Okay, what? Water works in tandem with the sun. Remember the heat we talked about way back when? I've destroyed the earth by water, and I will destroy it by fire. Okay, those two elements. So now we're talking about the water, life, working in tandem with the sun. Our sun gives us light, heat, energy. It may seem that, some folks will tell you that energy comes from other sources, or you turn on the television, listen to these clowns, tell you where energy comes from: gasoline, electricity. We know better. We can glean it from these places, but we know where the ultimate power comes from. See, when Father removes you from a certain environment, things become so much clearer. Things become crystal clear. I like that. It just makes sense. It's so much more logical. So, but ultimate source of energy for the earth is nothing else but the sun. It radiates light and heat, or solar energy. We're working on that now, which makes it possible for life to exist on earth. Plants need sunlight to grow. So you can put all the water you want on a plant, but if you don't get some sunlight, Mr. Martin doesn't have he has his garden is from maybe this wall to where the bathroom is. That's how, and it's pretty wide. Well, he doesn't have an irrigation system. I said, well, Mr. Martin, how you gonna, how do you water your plants? God waters my plants. Yes, sir. I'll hear you. I ain't got no problem with that. He said, God waters my plants. Yes, he certainly does. And I liked the way he said, he was emphatic about it. He said, I don't need any other water source. And so before there was a whole pipe and sprinkler system, how did Moshe, how did Miriam, how did they water plants? How were things watered? So the sunlight, is just as important and works in tandem with the water. Plants need sunlight to grow. Animals, including humans, need plants for food and the oxygen they produce. Without heat from the sun, what would happen to the earth? Without the sun, what would happen to earth? Ice age? Right. You're right. It would freeze. Without the sun, there would be no earth. The earth would freeze over without the heat from the sun. Sunlight is essential for human health and well-being. Okay, we'll look further. The health benefits of sunlight include generating the production of vitamin D. supporting bone health, lowering blood pressure, preventing disease, and promoting good mental health. Let's all take a walk outside in the sun right fast and come back. We need that. We need that sunlight. Don't be ducking and dodging the sun. Father, put that up here. Now, we have to be reasonable. Don't get me wrong. We got to take things into consideration. Don't be a clown now. We got to live. No, Dion, no, don't even go there. But my point is, we need this sun. We need this sun for our physical, even our mental growth. So Father knew what he was doing when he created the luminaries, including the sun. He knew how important the sun would be to our survival. Before you go to bed, we should be drinking water constantly throughout the course of the day. You know that commercial with drinking water constantly throughout the course of the day. You know that commercial with, again, you don't think about these things until things become clearer to you. Mean Joe Green with the jersey on, and the kid, he going through the tunnel, he limping, and the kid said, it's okay, you can, he just come off the field playing a game of football, it's okay, you can have it. Remember what he gave him? A Coke. A bottled Coca-Cola. And Mean Joe slamming it back. The kid said, see you around. Hey kid, catch. What did the kid say? Wow, thanks Mean Joe. And okay, I should be drinking a Coke after I finish playing a game of football, right? But you see, when things become a lot clearer, once the cloud has been removed, don't you dare pick up a Coca-Cola in this heat. Do not do it.